Point 1, school funding reform. Excess aid must be reduced in all overfunded districts. The most underfunded districts must be made whole. No community is allowed to abate school property taxes on new development. At no additional cost to taxpayers, state-funded pre-K should be available to 4-year-olds statewide with a copay from families with means. It is a well-kept secret that free pre-K is available in this state, paid for 100% by all of you through your income taxes in a select number of communities for 3- and 4-year-olds. I don't know about you, but the notion of people owning $1 million home in Jersey City or Hoboken and being allowed to send their kids to free pre-K when it's not even means tested, as paid by the people of a community like Manville, is dead wrong to me. It needs to be changed. Benefits reform for public workers. No post-retirement health care benefit if pension plus Social Security exceeds $50,000 a year. 401k plan for all those with less than 10 years in the system and all new hires. Cadillac health insurance plans, as defined and discouraged by Obamacare, a Democratic president, are discontinued. Point 3, tax reform. Abolish the estate and transfer inheritance tax, increase retirement income exclusion, allow for the carry forward of capital losses, never tax the gain on the sale of one's home. Your home is a home. It's not a stock or a bond. And after you've paid all those property taxes in the highest property tax state in the nation, we add insult to injury by then taxing the gain on the sale of the home. Never tax the gain on the sale of a second home in New Jersey if you've never used it for commercial purposes. Exclude the first $5 million of gain on the sale of a family-owned business. The mom and pop shops on Main Street. That is their 401k. And after years of corporate welfare, I think it's time that we help out the mom and pop shops that truly drive our state economy. I'm no attorney. I'm a CPA. The ledger has to balance. We need to do these reforms in a responsible way. We can balance the ledger by restructuring marginal tax rates on incomes, taxable income, at $750,000 and higher and $1 million and higher. And we need to close the combined reporting loophole on corporate income taxes, followed by a 10-year phase out of the corporate business tax, 10% a year. Point 4, streamlined government. If anyone was at the Motor Vehicle Commission Agency this summer, you were in a very, very long line. Those locations are just one example of inefficient government that makes life unnecessarily difficult for citizens and businesses. We desperately need to streamline the operation of our state government. With a state workforce that exceeds 65,000 and technology systems that are virtually obsolete, I will seek to achieve a 5 to 10% reduction in state government workforce and use the savings to implement state-of-the-art technologies that vastly improve the efficiency of our state government. I will also make New Jersey less regulatory intensive, creating a more attractive business climate, especially for small businesses. Point 5, bipartisan communication. In state government, we sorely lack effective communication between the executive and legislative branches, and with our New Jersey congressional delegation. As governor, I will host regular work meetings with the leadership of both the state Senate and Assembly. With the goal of getting more of our federal tax dollars returned to New Jersey, we're almost dead last in return on our federal tax dollars. I will also meet regularly with the entire New Jersey congressional delegation, all 12 congressmen and both U.S. senators, to advocate for New Jersey. This plan, this 5-point plan, it generates savings. It provides financial flexibility. It allows us to make underfunded school districts whole. The plan addresses the property tax crisis. The plan funds the pension system. The plan points us in a more prosperous direction.
Woo!
In executing this plan or any other, we desperately need public servants who are unafraid and solutions-oriented, not politically motivated. We need public servants who, regardless of party affiliation, are committed to working in a bipartisan manner towards improving New Jersey. I really believe this. As a citizen first, people long for a different type of leadership today. Leadership that is honest, independent of special interests, fearless but humble, principled but not uncompromising. As a borough councilman, freeholder, and legislator, I've always worked hard to distinguish myself in these ways. As governor, I will continue to do so. I'm someone who strongly believes we must become better stewards of our democratic institutions, of our obligations, both moral and financial, of our environment, and of our world in general. I have never been one to make promises in the course of a political campaign, but I make you one right now. If elected governor, my brand of leadership and my administration will be very, very different from any other New Jersey's ever seen.
Here.
Today, I commence a campaign intended to challenge the conventional wisdom, a campaign that brings equality and opportunity back to our great state, a campaign that sets the stage for the change we need, a campaign that takes New Jersey and every one of its citizens, all of us, in a new direction. John F. Kennedy once said, "What we have created, we can solve." Abraham Lincoln, my compass, once said, "I have great faith in the people. Give them the facts. They'll do the right thing every single time." I am an optimist. I am committed to solving New Jersey's most pressing crises, and I am eager, by way of this campaign, to give the people of New Jersey the facts and let them come to their own conclusions. I am confident that when they do, they will agree with me that it's time for our state to go in a new direction. Let us begin.